Come on, Makuba. You know you're a curious kid and you want to activate it. Just activate it. It's a Rageki, man. Omega? Hello YouTube, welcome to another one of my Duel Links videos. Today I have for you Meme Friday highlights number 3. And this stream was a little rough. It started really good. We started with Gladiator Beast, which I don't know how much they qualify as a meme deck, because Gladiator Beasts are still really good, as you will see from the couple of replays. I think we won 4 duels and we only lost 1 with the deck, but the main part of it is that we were using Surprise Present, which is a TS skill, in addition to Card of Sanctity. So we're trying to get them to activate Card of Sanctity and banish all their cards, and that was the meme aspect of it. We actually got to pull it off a couple times, and you will see it on the replays. We also had a win deck that I believe my boy Javi-kun was trying to make a Seamork burn deck, but it didn't really work out that way. I don't think I saw this card once, and we're able to win 1 or 2 duels, but it mainly turned out to be just like a beatdown deck. We're using the skill Quick as a Wind. We had cards like Dinotherium and the Tricky that would allow us to special summon a bunch, swarm the board, and then just try to go for game. That's kind of what the deck turned out to be. We also had some failed attempts that you will not get to see. We fell with Destiny Hero, Diamond Dude, sadly. Well, I think we fell with something else, but I can't remember. Anyway, we ended the stream with a Jinso Psychic deck. It was a Psychic deck, you know, with the one Jinso that we have. I was trying the card Teleport to special summon, Psychic monsters without tributing. Namely, things like Master Gig, Space-Time Police. And it worked out pretty well. I was also using Brain Research Lab as a mean to summon more monsters, because what I was trying to do was just swarm the board. If we could get Master Gig on the board and destroy the monsters, I was trying to get all the damage I could and just go for game. That's kind of the idea behind the deck. So you will see 2 replays of that, to the Gladiator Beast and then the 1 win. Let's just get this started. First we have the Mokuba Tea. This Gladiator Beast, by the way, was made by Pichu Lover. If you guys want to see the full deck list and you are in the Discord, I'm sure she can share that to you guys. I think Gladiator's Beast could definitely see a small comeback now that most decks are nerfed, except for hires, that is. So full trap hand, I wasn't too excited about it. The deck only runs 8 monsters, so that will happen from time to time. But I had 2 floodgates, so it wasn't like an insta scoop. The floodgates is gonna stop my opponent's play, and I can get a little bit deeper into my deck. Immediately we're gonna floodgate the seal strategist, because we didn't want Wiz being special summon. And then I top deck Card of Sanctity. Immediately use Surprise Present to give that to my opponent. And I'm thinking, there's no way he activates it, right? He activates Card of Sanctity, banishing 6 cards. My opponent banished Seal Strategist number 2, Mayhem for Hire number 2, Dino Hero for Hire, and also a Powerful Rebirth. He got rid of all those 6 cards. I don't know what he top decked out of the 2 that he gets to draw. But he ends turn. I pick up Bestiari, so I hit him for 1500. And luckily I still have a floodgate, so I can manage, because 4 hires can come back with just 2 cards. Immediately we see the recon, so we're gonna go ahead and floodgate that. Econ take to save himself some damage. I was completely fine with that. We're gonna see Dumpa into Wiz, which was kind of unfortunate, but as long as I could keep 1 monster on the board, I was okay. Because all I have to do is run through the Dumpa and then tag out for a Murmillo, destroy the Wiz. My opponent's in top deck mode. He top decks a Recon, goes for the Suicide. I help him out a bit with a Wall of Disruption, and then that's the game. So even though I definitely gain a ton of advantage by my opponent using the Card of Sanctity, I mean the deck won against 4 hires, so there you go. This is gonna be another Gladiator Beast replay. Same deck. So basically, if you guys don't know what Surprise Present does, is you set one card face down on your side of the field and you force it into your opponent's side of the field. Your opponent cannot see the card, and but they can activate it. So if they want to know what it is, they have to activate it. So kind of curiosity killing the cat there. We have Floodgate, Impenetrable Attack, and Wall of D, which is just amazing back row. Immediately I Floodgate Chiron the Mage. I don't want him, you know, destroying my Wall of D and or Impenetrable Attack. So my next option is to protect my Dimakari with either Impenetrable Attack or Wall of Disruption. In this instance, I valued the Impenetrable Attack more than the Wall of D. And I tag out into a Marmilla to destroy the monster, that way nothing gets banished. I get Card of Sanctity, so I go for the Surprise Present. And then, because I don't want to leave any monsters on the field, I don't know if he's running tributes or what, so I just, you know, go into Esadari, Contact Fuse into it, and destroy the Chiron the Mage. Unfortunately for me, my opponent is more careful than the last opponent, and he doesn't go for Card of Sanctity. Instead, we're gonna see Level Up, Silent Magician level 4 into Silent Magician level 8. Very cool animation. I don't think I had seen it in a while, and it's pretty cool. So Silent Magician level 8. I could use my Impenetrable Attack to protect my Esadari, but I'm hoping that I top deck a monster, which I do, and it's not Marmilla, which was also important. He's gonna go for Silent Swordsman level 3. I'm gonna tag out into a Marmilla and destroy the level 8. Top deck another monster, which is also great. Destroy his swordsman, go for the 800 directly. And I could have gone into, you know, I could have gone into Bestiary, and destroy my own Card of Sanctity and let him know. But I figure maybe if he feels cornered enough, you know, his last resort is gonna be my face down. And sure enough, he goes for Card of Sanctity. It kind of helps him out because he didn't really have anything to deal with my two monsters. Goes for the back row, so because I see the back row and I picked up another monster, I can go into Gladiator Beast Nerokios. And he cannot activate any effects while I'm attacking, so I get the win. Our next replay is going to be the Wind deck that my boy Habikun sent. And like I said, I couldn't get it to work out the way he wanted, or you know what I think he was trying to do with the deck. But as far as being you know, a swarm the board, beat down Wind deck, it worked. I make one misplay in this, and I will point it out. I'm going first, so I just set my Cosmic Cyclone. I don't want to reveal my entire play right away, and if I can take damage to activate his skill, that's fine. Luckily, my opponent bricks with Amazonas. I've never seen Amazonas brick this hard. I don't know if he was testing, I have no idea. But Amazonas Baby Tiger is all you're gonna see. I get hit for 500. And I pick up a second Cosmic Cyclone, and the mistake here is that I didn't do my math. So basically, if I Cosmic Cyclone my own Cosmic Cyclone, I can get my skill on the board, and that is an extra 1000 damage. You know, 500 attack on each of my monsters. That would have been enough for lethal, but I totally missed that. However, I'm still feeling confident with the double Cosmic Cyclone against Amazonas. Gonna see Amazonas Heirloom goes for the attack. I banish after the attack declaration, so she ends up suiciding into my the Tricky. The other card was Amazonas Onslaught, which I also banished, and that's the game. And then these last two replays are going to be the Psychic deck that I was talking to you guys about. It's going to be replay number 1, D-Hero Joe, Esporova. And I want to say this was the mirror match. I think there was a duel where I went Psychic versus Psychics. Going first, this deck prefers to go second. And the reason why I went with Bandit Keith is because I figured, you know, restart. The closest thing to restart that we have right now is kind of like switcheroo. I don't know what's happening. I guess the replay glitch. I didn't know replays could glitch like that. So sorry about that. Like, I just would like to have a chance at going second. Maybe? Thoughts? The Psychic Mirror match, boys. Big poggers. Which kind of sucks because that means they can use my brain research lab, so... Alright, that's actually kind of sick. I think I win, boys. Poggers. This is absolutely busted. Did we just win, poggers? Did we just win, poggers? Tier 0 confirmed. Wow, I've never seen that before. Have you guys? I'm hoping the last replay is not glitched out again. Also, we're going up against Raviel. Well, that's kind of a bummer. Maybe I'll do some sick editing and I'll add the clip of the duel. Maybe. If I did, awesome. If I didn't, I'm sorry. You get one less replay. This is Esperoba. They set a card. Alright, this one does not appear glitched. So we're gonna go Psychokinesis, and I destroy. First of all, check out this switcheroo. I sent Spacetime Police back, and I got Spacetime Police back, so nice skill, man. Covering fire. During the damage step, while an opponent's monster is attacking a monster you control, target one other face-up monster you control. Your attack monster gains attack equal to the target's attack during the damage step only. This is a pretty nasty card in for hires, so I was very surprised to see it. I hit him for 1700. We're gonna see Recon, and I go for the Econ take immediately for two reasons. I don't want him special summoning Whiz because that would have killed my Econ, and I don't want him special summoning Dyna. So I go for the Econ take. My Wind Up Juggler being in the graveyard doesn't really hurt me because I have Silent Psychic Wizard. So that was the thought process there. I stop his place. I banish my Juggler. Get rid of the Recon. Top decks another Recon, of course. And we're gonna see Dyna, unfortunately. But at least I'm going to get my Wind Up Juggler back. And basically the play that I go here for is just the Suicide with Wind Up Juggler. He activates Covering Fire, so I'm gonna take a ton of damage, and his monster gets destroyed. So now I can attack his Recon. But I completely forgot during the duel that Armor Axe Kicker has a secondary effect that says if this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you take damage equal to half of the destroyed monster's attack. You can special summon one monster from your graveyard with attack less than or equal to the damage you took. So I take 500 damage here, and I live with 100. This was epic, man. We're gonna see the double back row, so I go into my Jinso. I'm thinking, you can't stop me, Esperoba. I've won. We're gonna see Mayhem for Hire. Luckily, the card summons in defense mode, and just because, you know, you never know, I go for the switcheroo. I return teleport to get another teleport. So yeah, sick skill, man. My opponent top decks nothing, and then they finally surrender, not letting me finish the attack with my Jinso, which was kind of sad. But yeah, sorry about that replay. Maybe I did put it in there. We'll see. And those were the meme Fridays for this week. Thank you so much for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you want. Join my Discord if you haven't. The link will be down in the description, along with my PayPal link if you guys want to support my channel, support my content. I really appreciate that. And till next time.